So it's nothing worse than having your video recording, or you think it's recording, but it's not recording. And that's exactly what just happened to me. So I'm all hyped up and I'm all extra after doing an 11-minute video or something like that. We're vlogging and I'm sitting here bearing my soul about what's going on as far as me personally, as far as starting the gym last month and working my ass out, trying to get back into shape, not because of the new year, but just because it's something that I want to do. And once you as a male, especially in your 30s, your metabolism and testosterone and everything else changes, so you have to keep things up to date. Also, I had to get on here especially to talk to all of the small YouTubers and or the people who didn't know about what was going on with YouTube and the whole 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs situation. Well, last month they had the thing with Logan Paul, and then before that they have the whole things with kids seeing something they wasn't supposed to see on YouTube. They had the hate crimes that were going on where people were making videos and anti-Semitic comments and videos, and Ku Klux Klan and KKK and all kind of other situations that were going on that people were monetizing on YouTube, and YouTube was floating around in, where a lot of people like Walmart and I don't know if McDonald's, I remember Walmart, I think it was Pepsi also, like some big name ads did not want to sponsor or put their ads on particular videos or any videos anymore because of the fact now that YouTube was it was a breeding ground for these particular videos, and they didn't want to put their stuff in contact with that, which I do understand. However, with this recent event with Logan Paul, where he had a dead body in the background when he went to Japan, one of the famous bridges of Japan, I forgot the exact name, but a lot of people commit suicide there. People didn't take too well to that because of the fact that it was almost like he was promoting suicide, even if he said and apologized and said that he wasn't, but just to have a dead body in the background. Not to mention PewDiePie, who was saying some stuff, he dropping N-bombs and anti-Semitic comments and just generally being the dude that he shouldn't be, with 50 million viewers and subs and all these millions upon millions of views that he gets. And it's one of those cases where shit doesn't roll uphill, it rolls downhill. So a lot of the big top tier, top 10 YouTubers have to either be more mindful, like Logan Paul and like the Fine Brothers, which after their whole thing where they tried to patent a damn reaction videos, we ain't heard nothing from them. They've been the good old boys now. And PewDiePie, they have to be more mindful that what they say not only affects them, but it also internally, which is like the government here in the States, affects everything else and every other smaller person. It's a trickle-down effect. So what the main meat and potatoes of the topic is now for small YouTubers, or if a person that wants to jump in and make a YouTube video or a YouTube channel in 2018 has to go through a little scrutiny and won't be able to monetize their videos until after they reach 1,000 subscribers and have over 4,000 hours in total watch time. Now, I made the quarter last year in 2017 because I started in 2016, but wanted to do this in YouTube in 2014, 2015, around there. But just life happens as life tends to happen. And they had back then, you had to have 10,000 total views on your channel. And that's relatively easy. But when you think about it now, 4,000 hours as well as 1,000 subscribers can be very disheartening for a new YouTuber. Now, a lot of old YouTubers aren't really heard about this because many old YouTubers remember going through the grinds of not making money right in the beginning anyway, and did this out of sheer passion. So for all the new YouTubers who may hear this, or a lot of my friends that are on the same level or a little bit higher or a little bit lower than me who are out there still grinding, my thing is, if you're not passionate about it, you're going to lose hope and you're going to lose faith. As for me, I'm still very passionate about this because in the end of the day, this is really not going to affect me as much as I don't want to sound like shitty about it, but it's really not affecting me that much, mainly because of the fact I wasn't making that much money from YouTube in the first place. I already knew that when I signed up for YouTube that initially I wasn't going to make that much money, and that it was going to be a long haul, so to speak, as far as gathering subs and earning an income eventually. At first, I thought that I was going to be able to jump in and within a year do this and do that and quit all my day jobs and stuff. But after about a month or so of studying it before, or 2 or 3 months before really like making my first video and getting books and read reviews and X, Y, and Z and knowing which plan to take, I quickly realized that this has to be something that I wanted to really do. And that's what I'm saying to y'all out here in the interweb, you know, that this has to be something that you really want to do. I'm super passionate about games, anime, entertainment, and I like to talk. So I wanted to put those situations and put them in a goodie bag, shake it up, and boom, have some treats for everybody to share, and when we can talk about it. I also wanted to use YouTube like a lot of the OG YouTubers like Boogie2988 was saying in a video, is use this as a platform to, and use social media from Instagram to Facebook to Snapchat to Twitter, and if you have a website, YouTube and Twitch, to use these things as a platform to achieve agendas, whether you're selling merchandise, you're selling comic books or video games. I have the goal to make a video game and a graphic novel. I have books that I have certain things written down and scripts and stuff that I want to utilize YouTube as a platform, while also talking to everybody on the interwebs about just all this good stuff that's out. And these last few years has been nothing short of but a lot of great media from sports and pretty much everything. So one of the other things that was interesting when it comes to the whole new monetization, look at my words, lips dry, excuse me, monetization situation with YouTube, is they're apparently also going to have humans, not an algorithm anymore, be the ones who come and watch particular videos. So like I said a few, you know, explicit words on here, they're going to have people who are going to come and look at each video to see if certain things meet the criteria of a particular video for YouTube's, you know, AdSense and ad shares. So it's a lot of stuff going on with YouTube as far as that, and you know, but then it's also a lot of good stuff that's going on to talk about towards YouTube. So my only advice, not only to myself, because it's therapeutic to talk to yourself, as well as to encourage other people, is if you're passionate about it, or if you're just starting and you want to get passionate about it, find something that you like and you enjoy talking about and do it. One of my pet peeves about YouTube, however, is the people who think that YouTube is not work, and that it's not. I consider YouTube, once you get into the trenches of it, more of a career than a job, more than a 9-to-5 job. But don't be fooled; it is work, because not only do you have to learn different programs from, I was just blessed to know graphic design, have a history of graphic design and animation, but so I knew how to do thumbnails and text and different wording and different things like that. But a lot of people don't know how to do that. I personally had to teach myself how to use editing software on the fly. So, you know, it's a whole huge thing of having to learn different things, take down your analytics, also do networking with different YouTubers, which is a big valuable thing, which is a plus. Also to get inside and watch YouTube videos, because a lot of times I find myself having to pick one day to watch all my favorite YouTube videos and my YouTube content creators, like Nia the Game Her and OJ from Player Essence, Boogie, TBH, so many others, Andre the Black Nerd, and a lot of other small YouTube channels, like my guy over there at Let's Grind Games, Cherry Man Games, cerebral cortex review, perplex, you know, so it's a lot of smaller YouTubers and different people that I have to just dedicate a day to because I'll be focused on life, my 9-to-5 jobs, and also focusing things on YouTube. So it's a big thing, and if you are able to continue to be consistent, one of the things is to be consistent and be passionate about things, you know, a door will open up. The funny thing about life and YouTube, which is one of the same because YouTube is within life, is the fact that if you are able to push towards the door, another door will open. So if YouTube is not the thing for you, if you're taking that and you're putting all your effort into this thing or one thing, then it'll open a door that might not have been open if you wouldn't have took that route. So that's the best thing I can say. These damn Patriots and won. I'm sorry, y'all, if you hear the game in the background. I had to see these damn Patriots and came back again and won. I hate the Patriots. But I just wanted to get on here and explain what I was doing. I've been working out since last month. I'm trying to get this, I'm not going to say the Christmas weight, but just get this holiday blubber up off me and just be more fit in the next coming years. So that's something I'm working on as well. I did get a chance to play both betas of Dissidia and Dissidia NT and Dragon Ball Fighters. I didn't record as much footage as I would like. Well, I thought I did, but again, what can happen will happen. So I thought I was filming something and it wasn't filming. And then I've had issues with my camera unsyncing and stuff. So hopefully with Handbrake, I've worked that out. So we'll see with this as well. But I had to get on here and do a longer vlog, not only to explain about this Logan Paul situation and what was going on with YouTube, but just to touch bases of what I was going to do, and touch bases with y'all, because I know I always say I am, and then situations happen and I don't get a chance to. But as always in the web, I know I've been trying to close for the longest. I appreciate you coming out and watching my video, and I do have more in the works. I'm working on making it smoother and shorter and more compact and straight to the point, especially when it comes to the news, which will free me up more time to do streaming, which I'm thinking about just streaming more on Twitch. And even though I love games like Assassin's Creed, which the last one was my first one playing, I really want to do more RPGs because that's just my forte. And I'm still working on building and getting a PC. So it's just a lot of different things that I feel they're gonna mesh and meet up and stuff this year. But that's what I'm doing. Let me know what y'all are doing so far with 2018. And if you want to talk about resolutions, I really don't try to talk about resolutions. I like to do benchmarks and different things. I like to pre-plan what I'm going to do before. So, again, like with YouTube, I said I was going to do it. In 2014, I wanted to do it, but things happened. And then before I really did it, I planned it and bought things and stuff and set up stuff 3 or 4 months in advance. But that's where I'm at with things. I'll holler at y'all later. And as always in the web, peace. That was a long video.